announcing the arrival of our special guest of honor, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is ably represented in this occasion by the Minister of Labor and Productivity. The national and Nysc anthems, please. The Nysc anthem. Thank you. Let's take our seats, please. Your Excellency, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented in this occasion by the Minister of State, Labor and Productivity, Honorable Kiruka Muyotokocha, Chairman, Senate Committee on Youth Development and Community Engagement, Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Youth Development, Honorable Ministers of Youth Development and other honorable ministers here present, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, and other members of the diplomatic corps here present, special advisors and special assistants to the President here present, representatives of the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, and other heads of security agencies here present, our Royal Highnesses and other members of the traditional institutions here present, chairmen and chief executive officers of federal establishments here present, permanent secretaries, heads of paramilitary agencies here present, chairman Nysc National Governing Board, Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, former Directors General of Nysc here present, Chairman of Nysc FCT and State Governing Boards here present, the Chairman and members of the National Selection Committee, Nysc Directors and retired directors of the scheme here present, our dear distinguished awardees, very distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, gentlemen co-members, ladies and gentlemen. I'm indeed pleased to welcome you all to this unique and historic occasion of national significance, the 2020 to 2023 combined edition of the President's Nysc Honors Award Ceremony holding here at the Banquet Hall, Presidential Villa, Abuja. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the President's Nysc Honors Award Ceremony, initiated 51 years ago in 1974, is essentially designed to motivate and promote among corps members the culture of excellence and greater commitment to service of our dear nation, Nigeria. The combined edition is set to recognize, reward, and honor 210 corps members who scaled through the rigorous and highly competitive selection process, having met the established criteria for the national award and other categories of recognition outlined for this occasion. We are indeed proud to be associated with these young patriotic Nigerians for these lifetime achievements. Please, let's celebrate our ODs, please. While we ponder on the national significance of this all-important ceremony, it is only logical at this time, as I pause to formally celebrate the esteemed presence of the special guest of honor in this occasion, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCFR, who is ably represented in this occasion by the Honorable Minister of State, Labor and Productivity, Honorable Nkiruka Nwokocha. Please, a round of applause for our special guest of honor. Your Excellency, sir, we're profoundly grateful to have you preside over this ceremony, and of course, for your uncommon interest in the NYSC. Please celebrate His Excellency, please. And from the Harlow Chamber of the National Assembly, join me celebrate the Chairman, Senate Committee on Youth Development and Community Engagement, Senator Yomi Adaramodu. The Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Youth Development, celebrate Honorable Martin Essen. Also here with us, of course, our host minister, the Supervisory Minister of the NYSC. Join me celebrate Comrade Ayodele Olawande. Also celebrate the presence of the Chairman, Federal Civil Service Commission, Professor Tunji Alaokwa. Representative of the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, celebrate Malang Al-Ali Suleiman. Permanent Secretary of our parent ministry, the Ministry of Youth Development, Mr. Olubumi Olusoya. Please celebrate him, please. We also have representative of executive governors of states here in this occasion. Please celebrate them, please. Representatives of the Chief of Defense Staff and Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, and other heads of security organizations. Please celebrate them. The Chairman, NYSC National Governing Board, Tufan Hilliard Etta. Please celebrate the Chairman. Our own Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Lakunle Olusewe Nephew. Please a round of applause for him. And not forgetting the pioneer Director General of the National Youth Service Corps at its inception in 1973. Please celebrate Colonel Dr. Amadou Ali, retired. For our esteemed distinguished guests, time will not permit us to recognize you individually. We welcome and thank you most profoundly for the honor of being part of this historic occasion. A round of applause for our esteemed guests, please. At this point, may I have the permission of His Excellency to invite the officer gentleman who quite understands and speaks the language of Gen Z in the effective administration of the NYSC. The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Lakunle Olusewe Nephew, for his introductory address, please.
Thank you, Band. Your Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, here ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Labor and Employment, Honorable Nkiruka Onyeji-Ocha, Chairman, Senate Committee on Youth Development, and other distinguished senators here present, the Chairman, House Committee on Youth Development, and other honorable members from the House of Representatives, my boss, the Honorable Minister of Youth Development, representative of the Excellencies, the Executive Governors here present, the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, Inspector General of Police, and other heads of security agencies, the Registrar JAMB, Chairmen and Chief Executives Officers of federal establishments here present and represented, Permanent Secretaries, heads of paramilitary organizations and their representatives, the Chairman, Nysc National Governing Board, our distinguished retired Colonel Dr. Senator Amadou Ali, the Pioneer Director General of the Nysc, Chairman of Nysc, FCT, and state governing boards here present, the Nysc directors and serving and retired, distinguished awardees, very distinguished guests, gentlemen of the press, my ever vibrant, dynamic, intelligent, and articulate corps members, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I welcome you all to this edition of the President's NYSC Honors Award Ceremony, an occasion for national tribute to excellence, sacrifice, and hope. Since its inception in 1974, the President's NYSC Honors Award has served as a solemn recognition of corps members who have demonstrated exceptional commitment to the ideals of unity, patriotism, and nation building. Today, we reaffirm once again that the Nigerian youths are the future of our great nation, and they remain a vital force for our collective progress and preservation of our socio-cultural and national heritage. Your Excellency, as we gather this afternoon to honor the excellence of Nigerian Youth Service Program, it is important that we also acknowledge Mr. President's visionary leadership that is continuously paving the way for progressive youth development. Under the renewed hope agenda, the NYSC has witnessed not only support, but strategic inclusion in government's core developmental architecture. It is without a doubt that the results have been very impressive, and the scheme, as well as the entire nation, have continued to reap the expected dividend. One of the clearest demonstrations of Mr. President's commitment to is his approval of the 77,000 Naira monthly allowance for corps members. This has gone a long way in boosting the morale and has strengthened corps members' commitment to duty. Beyond remuneration, we are also inspired by the broader youth development architecture that this administration espouses. Through initiatives like the revitalized Nigerian Youth Investment Fund and the National Talent Export Program, corps members now have greater access to post-service funding and global tech opportunities. Similarly, this administration's inclusiveness of youths in various spheres of governance has provided corps members with opportunities to interact and better understand the fundamentals of Nigeria's socio-political dynamics. We are also optimistic about the upcoming signing of the Nysc Trust Fund Bill, a landmark piece of legislation that aims to establish a sustainable funding framework which will play a transformative role in revamping existing infrastructure, improving camp facilities, and supporting the welfare and post-service reintegration of our core members. We are grateful for His Excellency's commitment to ensuring the continued relevance and effectiveness of the Nysc scheme in nation building. Your Excellency, to us in Nysc, these are not mere policies, but tools of landmark transformation that will undoubtedly stand the test of time. As the Nysc repositions itself for greater national impact, we are proud to fully align with this administration's direction. We understand that we are not just sending young Nigerians to serve, we are sending them into a national ecosystem where service leads to opportunity, where duty leads to dignity, and where patriotism is rewarded with progress. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this year, we are privileged to present 200 exceptional former corps members with the President's Honors Award. These honorees were selected from corps members who served between year 2020 and 2023. After a rigorous multi-level screening process that assessed their service record, project impact, civic engagement, and value of integrity and patriotism. We also present 10 brave and deserving recipients under the Nysc Hope Alive program, corps members who sustained life-altering injuries during their service, but remained undeterred in their dedication to the nation. They are not just honorees, they are heroes of our republic. They represent not only sacrifice, but also the noblest form of public service, one rendered for the greater good. However, let me at this junction solemnly remember those corps members that paid the supreme price during the course of serving our nation. We identify with the families, friends, and loved ones they left behind. Their names, deeds, and legacies shall not be forgotten. And may the Almighty forgive their shortcomings and their souls continue to rest in eternal peace. Amen. As Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, I stand on the shoulders of those who have come before me, committed to preserving the legacies of this noble scheme while steering much needed reforms. Over the years, corps members have served with distinction, supporting national election, driving voter education, advancing sustainable development campaign, promoting ICT literacy in rural schools, and offering critical health services. This year alone, we have engaged our 6,340 core medical personnel, of which 2,319 are doctors, to expand access to free health care in remote areas. Through the Health Initiative for Rural Dwellers, core medical personnel reach over 4 million Nigerians with free primary health care service, maternal care, malaria testing, health education, and disease prevention campaigns. Furthermore, we have restructured our skills acquisition and entrepreneurship development program to incorporate more technology-driven and market-related relevant trainings. more of our core members are ever more willing to passionately embrace the skills acquisition programs, and on average, we train over 250,000 core members annually in various skills. The NYSC also monitors the progress of our core members after they have been discharged from the scheme. To this end, I'm pleased to report that many of our ex-core members have gone on to establish thriving businesses, thereby creating successful entrepreneurs who further contribute to national development. Your Excellency, although these numbers tell a powerful story, it is the spirit behind them that matters most, as it watermarks young Nigerians choosing service over self and progress over passivity. What we honor today through these awardees is a reflection of the larger truth. The NYSC remains a living, working institution, actively shaping lives and building the nation from the ground up. As Director General, I remain deeply committed to protecting the integrity of NYSC. The scheme is a symbol of national trust, and we cannot allow that trust to be eroded. This is why we have taken decisive steps to safeguard every aspect of our operations, from mobilization to deployment and service delivery. Our transformation is guided by a focused policy thrust built on 4 pillars: security and welfare, patriotism and personal growth, workforce resilience, and strategic communication. In line with this agenda, we are repositioning the Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program to meet today's economic demands, introducing digital boot camps, modern training centers, and access to startup financing, while deepening partnership with state governments and other relevant stakeholders. We are building a scheme that delivers practical impact, teaches relevant skills, and restores dignity to the idea of national duty. Our approach is data-driven, people-focused, and rooted in national interest. We understand the problem, and we will continue to work assiduously to be part of the solution. To our awardees, you may no longer wear the khaki, but you now wear something even more enduring: the confidence of a grateful nation. These awards should signify yet another chapter in your resolve and commitment to selfless dedication to serving your country, as you remain ambassadors of unity and innovators of hope. Wherever you go, remember that this nation has placed a stamp of excellence on your name. To all our partners, stakeholders, and the families who raised these fine young Nigerians, thank you for believing in the vision of a united, empowered Nigeria. Once again, we salute Mr. President's leadership, clarity of purpose, and continued belief in the youth of this country. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to a celebration of character, courage, and country. May this event remind us all that service still matters, that unity still defines our strength, and more importantly, that the Nigerian youth are the future of our great nation. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all, and God bless.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps. Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the speech of the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps naturally heralds the speech of the Honorable Minister of Youth Development, the Supervising Minister of the Nysc. At this point, I want to request the honor of the Honorable Minister of Youth Development, Comrade Ayodele Olawande, to present his speech in this occasion. The Honorable Minister, sir.
Thank you, His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Minister of State for Labor and Employment. They mentioned a name. You know, I'm a proper Yoruba man. I don't mention my elderly people's name. Let me also welcome the distinguished senator representing the youth, the father of the youth in the National Assembly. I also have the honor not to mention her name, or his name, sorry. But I will call him a name that we popularly call him Agbama. So that one is not disrespectful. Thank you, sir, for coming. Let me welcome my own brother. My brother is in the same distance with me, so if I like, I can call him any name I like. So he's the chairman committee representing the young people in the green chambers. That is Honorable Martins. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Let me also welcome the representatives of executive governors that are here. But in line with that, I welcome all the commissioners of youth that are present here now in Abuja. I will use the commissioner of Lagos and Cross River as a point of contact to all the honorable commissioners that are here. Let me also welcome the Minister of Women Affairs, ably represented. Let me welcome the Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Navy Staff, represented all, the representative of Inspector General of Police, Controller General of Immigration, ably represented, Controller General of Correctional Service, ably represented. Let me welcome my own person. That is a brick professor. He has been the former PS in the Ministry of Youth Development. That is Professor Tunji Olaupa. Thank you very much for coming. Let me welcome the old, but facially young and youthful. I don't need to welcome him actually, but let me use welcome the way everybody will use it. The Director General of Nysc. That is why I said he's old, but the face is young. And I hope they will not take the face for granted. That's the Brigadier General himself, Olakunle Nafiu. You know, I'm the minister, and when you are young and you're the minister and you have a DG under you, you can do anything, you can call his name. So, let me welcome the people working with Mr. President, the senior special assistants, the senior special assistant, SSAs and SAPs, to the president, here seated. And I will use my sister from all the way far from the north as a point of contact to all of them. She works in the office of the Vice President. Let me welcome the registrar of JAMB, Joint Admission Matriculation Board, the representative, thank you very much for coming. I don't know, I may have made a mistake, forgive me. I'm not a protocol person, neither am I a military person. I'm just a bloody civilian. The awardees, congratulations. I wouldn't go without greeting the corps members, the serving corps members that are present here. Corporal Wiyo. Correct. Let me also welcome the distinguished press, the Ministry of Youth Developments that are here present, the directors, and the members, and the junior members. Let me also welcome the staff of Nysc. Gentlemen of press, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, the protocol is too much. And we must honor it. Again, thank you, Ma, the Minister of State for Labor, for representing the President, the father of the youth. I'm honored to welcome you all to this Presidential National Honor Award ceremony. This ceremony is to bring the stakeholders together to celebrate the excellence, dedication, and the understanding achievement of the ESCOR members who have made important contribution to the development of our nation. I welcome again the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented to this important occasion. Your Excellency, sir, we are very honored to have you to host this ceremony at this banquet hall in the villa, despite a lot of engagement that is in for the nation. This is another confirmation of your very deep brief for the love you have for the youth of this nation. Therefore, I sincerely thank you on behalf of all the National Youth Service Corps and all the awardee winners present here today. This shows to us that even as yesterday, you still honor our young, vibrant, hardworking, young female falcons that have made the country proud. And we are saying today again, we have the youth at heart and the youth in mind and the youth themselves being honored again in this country with this national award. As we review our process, it is important that we create time to celebrate the hard work, creativity, and the commitment of the youth of Nigeria, especially those on this national assignment. Each of these nominees here today represents the best of what we can achieve together. The proof of the value of the Nigerian youth, attached to the innovation, integrity, and hard work that they've put themselves. I congratulate you on your well-deserved selection for the outstanding presidential honor, and I commend your world contribution during a service year to the nation from different parts of the country. Our positions, positive characters, commitment, and duty that have stood you out among thousands of corps members before and now. Therefore, you have become the source of inspiration for other youth of our country. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is deeply committed to the well-being and the development of the Nigerian youth. This commitment is demonstrated through the determination to address the challenge facing our youth the promotings and activities, participations on the national development. This government has initiated many empowerment programs in area of skills, startup support, job creation, especially in tech and energy. The president has also promised the youth inclusion, leadership, and governance, with many young people being appointed as a minister, DG, executive chairman, secretaries of agencies, and parastatals. The president also believed that the youth voice would be heard and respected. This is why the president, some months back, approved the National Youth Conference, which is being properly planned and will be executed properly, with transparency and hard work to enlisting for them, young people of this country, to bring their ideas forward, contribute to shape the government, policy, and other involvement in government and public partnership. It is also important to mention that His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu increased the Nysc Alawi to 77,000 from 33,000, and that is a lot. Not political, it is just the normal thing to meet the circumstances and current economic demand. Mr. President, sir, we are very grateful for the commitment to this scheme. I encourage core members and other youth to sit back and let us pay the kindness of this president and this administration for taking part in these various youth programs that the president and the government have laid down from different agencies, parastatals, and more importantly, the Ministry of Youth Development. Your Excellency, permit me to appreciate the founding members of the NYSC for this forward-looking plan towards giving birth to this notable scheme, which we're working, and your government is not setting aside on your reform path. I also salute the generations of core members that have started this scheme from the beginning till date, and for their dedication and commitment to this scheme. Particularly, let me also appreciate and commend the DGs past and importantly present, the management of NYSC, for their efforts in still stronging and believing in this scheme. These sources of NYSC SAID, Skill Acquisition Entrepreneurship Development, is a program that has really did well, and we are trying to improve on partner monitorings, core members during electioneerings is a very big development for the country, especially in the rural areas where great contributions and national development are being done. We say kudos to the core members present and past. On our part, as a ministry supervising the National Youth Service Corps, we will continue to provide the needed support to improve the operation of this scheme anytime, any day. Let me also inform you, Mr. President, of a dedication, collaboration, support, way forward that the National Assembly committees have put forward for this ministry and the scheme. We have never had it so good like this. Thank you from the Senate. Thank you from the House of Representatives. Lastly, I will wish to express my deep gratitude to Mr. President on behalf of the National Youth Service Corps, which he has continued to demonstrate through his fatherly support towards the scheme and towards myself. His Excellency, sir, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably called, but my own father and my own daddy and your fathers. We, the youth of this country, believes in your government. We understand that for good 40 years, the youth of this country have been disassociated from the government because they were unable to see the government in any way. They can't feel the government in any way, and they can't touch the government. But thank you for bringing the renewed hope to the youth of this country. Because every reform, every work, every night and day not sleeping is for the betterment of the future of this country. We thank you once again, and we believe in your leadership. On behalf of all of us, we say thank you and God bless you. Before I go, let me personally express my gratitude to the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Youth Development and the DG of Nysc for their support and their collaboration. Thank you and God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless Ministry of Youth Development, and God bless National Youth Service Corps. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much. That was an elaborate welcome address by our proactive and energetic Honorable Minister of Youth Development. Please, can we give him a round of applause one more time? Your Excellency, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, may I crave the indulgence of His Excellency and all distinguished guests to introduce and welcome on stage the formidable NYSC National Cultural Troupe to entertain and showcase the rich cultural heritage of our great nation, Nigeria, and also our unity in diversity. As our guests sit tight to watch their beautiful display. Thereafter, the NYSC musical band will also come up briefly to entertain our guests before we take the next item. Please, you have the stage, the NYSC National Band. appreciate them with a round of applause? Beautiful. Please, can you give them a round of applause? Beautiful, very energetic core members. They have just showcased our unity in diversity. The NYSC National Musical Band, please. Briefly. Thank you.
You're welcome to the August. Okay. Congratulations to all the awardees. And we want to use this opportunity to also say thank you to His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the increment of the minimum wage, 77,000. We say thank you, sir. Say thank you. NYSC National Band. Béèyàn bá yọ lẹ́dà ohun burúkú a máa yọrùn wọn ṣe ni. Mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nínú irin tí orin kọjá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Ọlọ́run fẹ́ lọ́mọ èèyàn ìyọnu sí. Ẹ máa yọnu sí mi. This is for our daddy, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He loves this song a lot. Ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi. Obìnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí mi. Ọkùnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí mi. Oṣooṣù ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba òun lẹ ó máa rí. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí òkè. Àánú mo rí gbà adé orí òkè. Kì í ṣe mímọ̀ ọ́ ṣe adé orí òkè. Ọlọ́run ló gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ adé orí òkè. Aṣíwájú bàbá wa kì í ṣe mímọ̀ ọ́ ṣe adé orí òkè. Kì í ṣe mímọ̀ ọ́ ṣe adé orí òkè. Adé orí òkè. Adé orí òkè. Adé orí òkè. His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bàbá wa ni lọ́jọ́kọjọ́ nígbàkigbà. Gbogbo Nàìjíríà pátápátá. Kì í ṣe mímọ̀ ọ́ ṣe. Adé orí òkè. Let's take it further. NYSC National Band. unity of this nation. Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, let's come together to unite Nigeria. Nigeria yìí tí gbogbo wa ní, kò máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́, torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ, àjò ò lè dàbí ilé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká fi ìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan gbé. Nàìjíríà yìí tí gbogbo wa ní, kò bá gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́, torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ, àjò ò lè dàbí ilé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká fi ìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan gbé. Come, make we lift Nigeria up. If you believe in the unity of this nation, come, make we lift Nigeria up. Please, make I live.
Thank you very much. Please, can we give them a round of applause? Beautiful presentation from the Nysc National Band. You can do well to patronize them. Their services are not that expensive, and I bet you will not regret inviting the Nysc National Band. Please, can we give them a round of applause one more time? Moving on, Your Excellency, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the next item on our program is the presentation of the Nysc Hope Alive beneficiaries to Mr. President. Let me quickly inform His Excellency and all distinguished guests that this is a core welfare initiative of the scheme, which is aimed at providing support for core members who suffer permanent physical disability during the service year. The idea behind the program is to give core members in this category the assurance that NYSC, and indeed the entire nation, appreciates their sacrifices and will not abandon them, and also encourage prospective core members to give patriotic service to the nation without any fear of any neglect in any unforeseen circumstances. Your Excellency, for further insight into the Hope Alive program, I humbly request you to kindly sit back and watch as we present this short documentary on the program. May I also advise that viewer discretion is advised, please. Thank you. The media.
The National Youth Service Corps, established in 1973 as a platform for the development of common ties among the youths of Nigeria and the promotion of national unity, integration, self-reliance, and national economic development. Over the years, eligible Nigerian youths have been mobilized from states other than their state of origin to offer selfless service to the nation and effectively utilize their skills in areas of national need. Sadly, some core members sustained debilitating disabilities during their service year due to accidents and other incidents that occur while they were in service.
Agriculture is something I've always dreamed of, to go into it.
Her dream is to become a very good musician. She has this role model, Mercy Chinwo is her role model. So she wants to be like her. She wants to sing like her.
I had that dream that the whole world will hear from me.
The Hope Alive beneficiaries for the 2020 to 2023 President's NYSC Honors Award Ceremony are Uman Al-Amin Muhammad, Bisam Miracle Kilechi, Dekanu Diana Nkechi, Onoha Elvis Udodiri, Umekwe Cynthia Chinonye, Ayuba Nelson Maina, Oliaku Chibuzo, Obaji Paul Tochuku, Bello Habib Hassan, Osemine Michael Chukunonso. The Hope Alive program was launched in 2015 to support core members who suffered disabilities during their national service. The program aims to provide sustainable assistance to these individuals, enabling them to lead productive lives after their service. To achieve its goals, the program partners with government agencies, stakeholders, and philanthropic individuals to offer a range of support services. These services include counseling, medical care, startup capital, and employment opportunities, ultimately reassuring core members that they will not be abandoned. Meet Oliaku Chibuzo, a native of Delta State, Nigeria. He was born on December 19, 1996, and is a graduate of Auchi Polytechnic in Edo State. Following his graduation, Oliaku was mobilized for national service and was deployed to Ekiti State, but later relocated to Delta State due to health reasons. In the course of his service here, Oliaku was assigned to work as an ad hoc staff member for the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) during the 2023 presidential election. Tragically, on February 25, 2023, while returning from his assignment, Oliaku was brutally attacked by armed political thugs at Obiobeti, Umudu Kwani local government area, Delta State. He suffered 3 gunshot wounds to the waist and abdomen.
I'm the first person they shoot. They shoot me 3 gunshots at my waist here. They shoot me for the first time, shoot me for the second time, and shoot me for the third.
Another case in point is that of Obaji Paul Tochukwu, born on October 15, 1996 in Ebonyi State. Obaji Paul studied Office Technology and Management at Akanu Ibiam Federal Polytechnic. During his national service in Delta State, Paul was attacked by political thugs on February 25, 2023, while working as an INEC ad hoc staff member. He suffered a gunshot wound on the leg and underwent multiple surgeries at Federal Medical Center, Asaba, where the bullet pellets were extracted. Despite numerous surgeries and treatment, Paul continues to experience excruciating pain and is undergoing medical rehabilitation due to loss of sensation in his right leg.
This thing has distracted me from doing my daily job. For now, I'm not doing anything because of this incident. And right now, I'm just like a hopeless, dejected and rejected. My family has drained all they have for my sake. Still yet, nothing is happening.
Meet Uman Al-Amin Muhammad, a native of Borno State who is a nursing graduate from University of Maiduguri. Uman Al-Amin was involved in a road accident on October 4, 2023 while on national service in Jigawa. The accident resulted in the amputation of his left arm.
I'm facing physical challenges and professional challenges too. I, as a nurse, there are a lot of things that has to do with 2 hands. So I lost the other hand. While with 1 hand doing something is difficult. So this is a challenge I'm facing professionally.
Bisong Miracle Kelechi, a native of Cross River State, was born on August 15, 1994. She earned a higher national diploma in public administration from Federal Polytechnic Nekede in Owerri. After being mobilized for national service, Bisong was deployed to Kogi State, but later relocated to Imo State due to health reasons. Tragically, while on her way to report for documentation and posting, Bisong was involved in a road accident on November 24, 2022, which left her with severe injuries, including a damaged right knee and lumbar spinal cord. She has been bedridden for over 2 years, receiving treatment at Imo State Specialist Hospital and National Orthopedic Hospital.
I was going to where I would board a vehicle that would take me to the state secretariat, Imo State. Then a vehicle just hit us from behind. And that was the last thing I could remember, and I passed out. My dream in life is that I love agriculture. I love agriculture. Like, agriculture is something I've always dreamed of, to go into it, whether in a little way or in a big way. So as a result of this, I believe that my dream can only be delayed, but it can never be denied. So I just know that by the grace of God, if I can get finances, can get support, financial support, I believe that my dream will definitely come to pass.
The case of Dekanu Diana Nkechi is quite touching. Nkechi, a native of Abia State, was born on March 24, 1994. She earned a degree in computer science from Federal University Lokoja in Kogi State. Nkechi was involved in a severe road accident along the Kaduna-Zaria Expressway on her way to report for national service in Kano State. This accident left her with a serious head injury and a fractured left arm, which eventually required amputation. Dekanu received treatment at Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital and Lagos State Teaching Hospital, but unfortunately, her condition has left her permanently physically challenged, requiring support for all her daily needs. The accident has also affected her brain and nervous system, causing severe body pains and memory loss, which has led to difficulty sustaining conversations.
As it is now, she is not fully conscious of herself. Like, she can't walk yet, so she's still on Pampers. We still put on Pampers for her. She can't go to the toilet or do anything. She doesn't even know when she wants to ease herself or not. So she doesn't know, and she forgets easily. Her memory is somehow fading. You can tell her something right now and ask her the next minute, she doesn't remember. And she can eat now. When you ask her the next 5 minutes, have you eaten, she'll tell you no, because she doesn't remember that she has eaten. That is the major part, the major challenge. And then the walking. She has not been able to walk since the accident. This is almost 2 years now. She has not been able to walk since the accident. I have to carry her since we don't even have a wheelchair. So I have to be carrying her on my back whenever I need to move her like that. So that is the major part. Both the hand and the leg has not really been able to function very well.
At the NYSC, we firmly believe that individuals with disabilities possess unique abilities and strengths. Our mission is to sustain the hope and resilience of our courageous ex-corps members who have faced extraordinary challenges during the course of their service to the nation. While the scheme provided support to these individuals during their service year, our management has continued to offer assistance to ensure their comfort and well-being beyond the service year.
Nysc has been taking good care of me, paying the hospital bill, buying the drugs, even send the officials to even look after me in that hospital.
NYSC took care of the hospital bills. They took care of everything she needed. The night after the accident, we called the Kano State coordinator, NYSC State coordinator, so he had to call the one in Kaduna. So the NYSC State coordinator in Kaduna came down to the hospital immediately to check on her. So he has been coming down, and NYSC took care of everything. The first surgery she did, NYSC paid for the surgery in full.
Apart from God, I owe my life to NYSC, especially the Delta State coordinator. He really cared for us. He never hesitated each time we call for him.
NYSC, they have been helpful to me in so many ways. They have been helpful immensely. And I'm very, very grateful to the state coordinator of Imo State. She's really a mother. she never gave up. She said, Miracle, I want you to be well. I want you to be healed. Not for NYSC, if my healing will even get to this extent. So I am very, very grateful. I am even to the board of director, even my medication, everything. I am very, very grateful. I'm so grateful. It has not been an easy journey.
However, we recognize that more support is needed to empower these remarkable young individuals. We invite you to join us in our efforts to provide support and restore hope to these gallant compatriots. Let's join hands to keep their hope alive.
That was pathetic, but good enough. We have a government that does not forget the labors and services of our patriots. Indeed, the labors and services of our heroes and patriots shall not be in vain. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, having provided insight into the Hope Alive program, behold the 10 beneficiaries of this edition of the President's NYSC Honors Award Ceremony. Please, can you join me to give them a round of applause for their selfless services to our great nation. Thank you. His Excellency, the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, will have a snapshot with our beneficiaries. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The representative of Mr. President and the Honorable Minister of Youth, with our DG, we have a photo session with these beneficiaries. Thank you for the moral support. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. You may please return to your seat. Please, let's keep appreciating them as they return to their seats. Our beneficiaries, the Hope Alive beneficiaries, you may please return to your seats, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Indeed, your services are recognized today and always. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Indeed, the Hope Alive program of the NYSC is a modest way of appreciating the gravity of the challenges faced by core members in the course of national service. And I believe it calls for support for all and sundry. Please, let's encourage them once again. Your Excellency, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, we have come to the main highlight of this historic ceremony, the 2020 to 2023 combined edition of the President's NYSC Honors Award. And this segment is the presentation of medals, certificates, and plaques to the 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 awardees by Mr. President. May I have the permission of His Excellency to commence this segment by introducing the overall best 4 awardees. We'll begin with the overall best awardee for the 2020 set individually, and of course, the multimedia will project their individual profile. Her Excellency, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the best awardee for the 2020 set is Numaya Polycarp Numaya, with registration number Quara 20B0001. Please a round of applause for him. And that shows that he was the first to report to the orientation camp and was registered at 001, and this speaks volume about him. And of course, he participated actively in the 4 cardinal programs of the NYSC, and is today celebrated as the best awardee for the 2020 set of commemoration. Please round of applause for Numaya Polycarp Numaya. The multimedia, please.
Overall Best NYC Awards winners. Numaya Polycarp, born on December 2, 1996 in Adamawa State, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and dedication to his community during his National Youth Service Corps, NYSC in Kwara State. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from Ahmadu Bello University in 2019. During his service year, Numaya actively participated in various activities, showcasing his leadership skills and commitment to excellence. He held positions such as Hostel Governor, leader of Platoon 1 Inter-Platoon Cooking Competition, and member of Quarter Guard. Numaya also featured prominently in football, financial inclusion, and man o' war, and led prayers and wrote motivational topics for his platoon during morning meditation. As a graduate assistant in the biology department at the Nigerian Army College of Education, Numaya taught 5 courses, took 25 lessons per semester, and established a laundry business for military officers. He also formed the Corpus football team and facilitated social activities for corps members. Nunaya's leadership qualities were further exemplified as he served as president of the Environmental Sanitation and Protection Community Development Service Group, mobilizing the group to carry out sensitization programs and donating sanitation tools to Command Secondary School. Nunaya's projects had a significant impact, including establishing a botanical garden with over 200 plant species, fencing the garden, and installing a water system. The garden earned the Nigerian Army College of Education the National University Commission NUC accreditation of the biology course. His dedication and contributions earned him commendation from the school management. Mr. President, sir, it is in appreciation of his creativity, numerous contributions to the host community, and selfless service to the nation that Numaya Polycarp is presented for the conferment of the President's NYSC Honors Award.
Thank you. Please a round of applause for Numaya Polycarp Numaya once again. Moving next, Your Excellency, the best awardee for the 2021 set is Okpobo Alvin Chinedu. Alvin Chinedu with registration number Cross River 21A001. He hails from Imo State and served in Cross River State. Round of applause for Chinedu, please.
Okpobo Alvin Chinedu, born on January 13, 1994, to the family of Professor Aloysius Ngozika and Mrs. Teresa Ngozika Okpobo in Imo State, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and musical prowess during his National Youth Service Corps, NYSC in Cross River State. During his service year, Alvin showcased his musical talents and leadership abilities in various capacities. He was appointed as the Orientation Band Music Director, member of the Camp Quarter Guard, and active member of the Inter-Platoon Cultural and Makosa Dance Troupe. His platoon earned second position in the cultural competition. Alvin also served as choir master, organist, and guitarist for the camp chaplaincy, leading praise and worship sessions during morning devotion. As a band musicologist, at the 13th Brigade Band Unit. Arvin ensured the safety and maintenance of band equipment, repaired faulty ones, and kept proper documentation of music manuscripts. He composed the Armed Forces Remembrance Day Anthem and the school anthem of the Nigerian Army Wives Association, NAWA. Arvin also made significant contributions to his host community, including donating waste bins, reconstructing dilapidated signposts, and presenting a public address system to the Nysc band. Your Excellency, sir, in recognition of the patriotic, laudable, selfless contribution to his host community, Okpogba Alvin Chinedu is presented for the President's Nysc Honors Award.
Thank you.
Ugwa Obinnamak, born on January 8, 1998 to the family of Barrister and Mrs. Ugwa of Isiukwato local government area of Abia State, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and dedication to his community during his National Youth Service Corps, NYSC in Cross River State. He studied medicine and surgery at Babcock University, Ogun State. During his service year, Dr. Obinna was an exemplary corps member, participating in all camp activities as the Command Medical Doctor, CMD of the camp clinic, and head of the first aid team. He was posted to the Department of State Services Clinic in Calabar as a command doctor for his primary assignment. Dr. Obinna's contributions to the host community through various community development projects were multifaceted. He renovated a non-functional sick bay at NYSC Demonstration School, Calabar, and set up a well-equipped sick bay at Presbyterian Primary School, Akim. Dr. Obinna empowered students across schools in Calabar with writing materials and provided 10 desks for students sitting on the floor in NYSC Demonstration School, Akim. He carried out medical outreach and deworming of children in 2 orphanage homes and sensitized students on sickle cell, distributing free copies of a book on the topic to school principals. Dr. Obinna provided a stethoscope and BP machine to the newly established NYSC Secretariat Clinic. He was a member and president of the Medical Health Community Development Service, CDS Group, leading sensitization and awareness campaigns on health management and disease prevention. Your Excellency, it is for these selfless contributions to humanity and dedication towards the uplift of the people of his host community in Calabar, Cross River State, that Dr. Ugwa Obinnamak is presented for conferment of the President's NYSC Honors Awards. Rabiu Quadri Meokun, born on October 8, 1997, is an indigene of Osun State who demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and dedication to his community during his National Youth Service Corps, NYSC in River State. He graduated with a first-class degree in education and business studies from the University of Lagos in 2023. During his service year, Rabiu was actively involved in various activities, including teaching. He taught financial accounting to students of SSS 1 to SSS 3 at AFMOC International Missionary School, Port Harcourt, and voluntarily taught information and computer science to GSS 1 to GSS 3 students, later extending it to SSS 1 to SSS 3 students. Rabiu served as the school sports master, training and leading the students to win the maiden edition of Association of Model Islamic Schools Sporting Competition in River State. Community development. As president of the SDGs CDS Group, Rabiu led initiatives such as donating items to Lume Orphanage Home, Rokboku, Port Harcourt, River State, carrying out sensitization during the Autism Awareness Week in Port Harcourt, registering 26 out-of-school children and providing them with school uniforms, sportwears and writing materials, organizing weekend adult education classes to promote adult literacy, establishing the NYSC SDGs Club at AFMOC International Missionary School, Port Harcourt. Rabiu's efforts have earned him recognition, and he is being presented for the President's NYSC Honors Award for his selfless service to the well-being of people in his host community. Your Excellency, it is in recognition of his selfless service to the well-being of people in his host community that Rabiu Qadri is presented for conferment of the President's NYSC Honors Awards.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for the overall best four for the 2020 to 2023 set. We request the Director General to invite His Excellency to confer the award on this set of co-members. A round of applause for them, please. Thank you very much. A round of applause for them. We request His Excellency to do us the honor of having a historic group photograph with these young patriotic Nigerians. A round of applause for them, please. Thank you very much. Sincerely appreciate His Excellency. You can take your seat. Thank you. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, before we call the remaining awardees, I would want to invite my colleague to make a special presentation on the next item. Esther, please.
Thank you. And moving on, Your Excellency, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be inviting and celebrating winners of a special category of this award. That is the National Council of Women Societies Award for the most outstanding female corps members. May the winners of this category please come forward in the following order. For the 2021 service year, the overall best female corps member, Akase Patience Ungwasen. with registration number Gombe 21A0909. And the second is the second person in this category from the 2023 set. From the 2023 service year, Igwe and Chikaodi with registration number Sokoto 23C0264. Please can they step forward while the media projects their citation.
Overall Best Female NYC Awards winners. Akase Patience Ngwasen, born on June 14, 1992 to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Adekwa Akase Pius of Shangavia, Kwande local government area of Benue State, demonstrated exceptional leadership skills and dedication to her community during her National Youth Service Corps, NYSC in Gombe State. She graduated with a Bachelor of Agriculture degree in Agricultural Economics from the Federal University of Agriculture, Makodi, in 2020. During her service year, Patience actively participated in various activities, showcasing her leadership skills and commitment to excellence. She was appointed Assistant Platoon Leader, coordinating platoon activities and winning medals in inter-platoon drills competition, financial inclusion, debate, and cultural dance competition. Patience was posted to Government Day Secondary School, Dabam Fulani, where she taught economics and mathematics to 150 students and served as house mistress. Her extramural lessons led to an impressive 80% success rate in the 2 subjects in the final year examination. Patience's community development projects had a significant impact, including construction of VIP toilets, perimeter fencing around the Corpus Lodge, training women and youths in soap making and tailoring, and teaching students leatherwork skills. She also served as coordinator of the Education CDS group, organizing sensitization lectures on various topics in secondary schools. Patience's dedication earned her a chieftaincy title, Tauraruan Ilimin Daban Fulani, meaning the Star of Knowledge in Daban Fulani. Your Excellency, it is for these selfless contributions to humanity and dedication towards the uplift of the people of Daban Fulani community in Kwame local government area of Gombe State that Akase Patience Ungwasen is presented for the conferment of the President's Honors Award. Igwe An Chikodi's journey as a core member in Sokoto and Bauchi states is a testament to her dedication and passion for making a difference. Born on October 23, 1997 in Anambra State, An graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in English Language and Literature from Nnamdi Azikiwe University in 2023. As a teacher at Unity Comprehensive School, Rinjin Sambo, An exhibited professionalism in teaching English language and literature, inspiring her students with her love for learning. She constructed and donated 60 classroom chairs, repaired 50 others, and also fixed 12 iron doors and 8 windows to improve the school's infrastructure. Furthermore, Anne organized the menstrual hygiene sensitization program and distributed decent sanitary pads to promote health and well-being among young girls. Additionally, she led a Let's Fight Malaria Together campaign, providing free malaria testing and anti-malaria medication to combat the disease. Your Excellency, it is in recognition of her selfless service to humanity that Igwe Ann Chikodi is presented for the President's NYSC Honors Award.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, please permit me to invite the President, National Council of Women Societies, Mrs. Edna D.D. Azura, to kindly come forward to confer the Council's award on these outstanding young women. Please can we appreciate the President, NCWS, as she steps forward with her team to present to these young women this prestigious award. Indeed, still in the euphoria of celebrating the Super Falcons, we are celebrating 2 young women who are outstanding in their service to our nation. Please can we give them a round of applause? Thank you. Please let me respectfully invite His Excellency to identify with these young women that have been honored this afternoon. Your Excellency, please. The awardees will also have the honor of having a snapshot with the representative of Mr. President. Usher. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and indeed the President, National Council of Women Societies, for this honor to these young Nigerians. Please, can we give them a round of applause one more time? Moving on, Your Excellency, may I invite the other awardees to step forward for the conferment of Mr. President's Honors Award. Please, may the awardees come forward in this order. Ayodele Joshua F., Cross River 21A0799, Salisu Aliu Maska, Kogi 23A1591, Mba Christian Uchenna, NS 20, Nasarawa 21C1171, Adama Joshua, Gombe 21A2207, Judima Douglas Damina, Katina 21B2923, Udo Tom, Ekiti 21B0026, Olaniyon Shegun Damilola, Edo 21B0176, Ezieme Francis Uba, Enugu 21C0478, Ochogu Town God, Ekiti 21C0069, Akpan Victor Etim, Abia 21A0292, Abraham Solomon Owutoshi, Ebonyi 20B203, Gideon Ugochukwu, Ondo 21A2596, Aimwan Mary, Kogi 21B1048, Chima Faith Chinyere, Plateau 21A3030, Okowa Mary Awele, Plateau 21A1409, Bob Yelwa Paola Rachel, Ekiti 21B1717, Omiyong Clement Ekunkwe, PL Plateau 22B0981, Osaretin Michael, Ondo 20B0387, Okafor Bright, Akwa Ibom 22B0562, Joshua Living, Sokoto 20B0231, Atema Andoafa Christopher, Delta 21C0270, Ame Emmanuel, Anambra 20B1539, Okoye Chukwuemeka, Benue 20B0698, Isaac Odeyemi Subuloye, Sokoto 20B1796, Saula Adebola Jigawa 20B1803, Joy Ochodu Uloko, Adamawa 22B0775, Olaomi Odunayo Ebenezer, Abia 22A0042, Dr. Abubakar Hafsa Ibrahim, Adamawa 22A1711, Ibekwe Chioma Vivian, Akwa Ibom 22C1470, Vincent Uche, Ekiti 21A1479, Imam Tijani Musa, Kano 21C1270, ABM Emmanuel Ihiom Sinachi, Kogi 21A0508, Chimama Promise Anyao, Edo 21B0212, Amaka Lillian Ekiti 21A0040, Bawa Hana Ekiti 21C2667, Ugochukwu Chitoma Azomta Rivers 21B1648, Adeboye Ayobami Kwara 21A0442, Odu Solomon Kaduna 20B0946, Ago Kuti Peter Jigawa 22C0079, Golaga Ogenefe Jiro God's Love Ebonyi 22B0363, Anthony Azuka Odalonu Inugu 22C1228, Agom Johnson Ebonyi 21C0478, Elias Samuel Abia 21B1303, Adebiyi Lekon Hamzat Bauchi 22A0600.
Ofia Ibanga Queen, Kanu, 22C2117, Egebe Ichoku, Bayelsa, 21C2013, Okeke Maria, KB 20B0771, Oluwale Emmanuel, Kanu, 21C2982, Tauba Michael, Edo 22A0328, Warri Precious, Anambra 21C0188, Blessing Oluwaseun, Bayelsa 21C1805, Isaac Bernard, Ondo 20B0619, Joy Emohe, Edo 20B1932, David Oluwatown, Plateau 22C0904. Please, can you put your hands together for them, please?
Thank you very much. May I respectfully invite Mr. President to kindly decorate these awardees with the prestigious award. Mr. President, please. While Mr. President is decorating the awardees, can the national band please give us some background music? The national NYSC national band, please. At the very lowest volume, please. Thank you.
Your Excellency, very distinguished guest, while the confirmation is please going on, may I please inform the audience? Your Excellency, Temitokwe arrived Abuja on Sunday evening in preparation for this confirmation and of course this award. The good news is that when she arrived here on Sunday evening, while preparing to receive this beautiful award, another award was being added to the one she's yet to receive today, which God actually delivered her of a bouncing baby boy. That is a very wonderful news, and of course, it has added to us. Please put your hands together for Tommy Tokwe, please. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, is very distinguished guest. The band. Your Excellencies, very distinguished guest, I strongly believe that we are entertained by the NYSC National Band. They are wonderful, and of course, they are not expensive, so you can do well to patronize them in your event, and they will represent you well. Thank you. The last batch of the awardees are stepping out for their conferment, please. The band.
Thank you, National Band. Thank you, National Band. We sincerely appreciate His Excellency, Mr. President, for conferring this prestigious award to these young Nigerians. Please, can we give His Excellency a round of applause? Thank you so much for this honor done to our patriotic youth. Moving on, Your Excellency, may I crave your indulgence to kindly invite the Honorable Minister of Youth Development, Comrade Ayodele Olawande, and the Director General NYSC, who will be presenting a symbolic card to His Excellency, Mr. President, on behalf of the entire corps members nationwide. This presentation is another way of keeping alive the memories of today's event. The Honorable Minister, please, you may step forward for this kind presentation, and the Director General, while corps member Augusta Oswald will read the contents of that card. Can we have the card quickly? Thank you.
Should I start? Dear Daddy, with joy in our hearts, we express our profound gratitude for the recent increase in the NYC allowance to 77,000 naira. This thoughtful gesture has not only brought relief, but has also restored a sense of value, dignity, and encouragement to us. These adjustments will go a long way in supporting the financial needs of corps members and strengthening our resolve to contribute meaningfully to the national development. Also, thank you, Your Excellency, for ensuring the security of corps members in areas with security threats across the nation, and the solid support in the area of youth empowerment through the NYSC. Thank you once again, Daddy, for listening, acting, and investing in the future of the Nigerian youth. We are highly motivated and more determined to serve the nation with integrity. God bless you. From your children, corps members.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for His Excellency. Indeed, the entire core members, staff, and management of the scheme, and sincerely grateful to Mr. President for his uncommon interest in the NYSC. Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is the climax of this unique and historic occasion. It is now my singular honor and privilege to most respectfully request the honor of the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu G7, represented in this occasion by the Honorable Minister of State, Labor and Employment, Honorable Nkiruka Onyejocha, to present Mr. President's address. Your Excellency, sir. A round of applause, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Please, can you have your seat? The Honorable Minister of Youth, my brother, Honorable Comrade Ayodele, our host, and distinguished Senate Chair of Youth Development, our own brother, and the House Committee Chairman of Youth, all the members of National Assembly here present, the DG of NYSC. Please, I think time has been spent. Let me rest on the existing protocol. I welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to represent Mr. President, our own father, the one that had found it necessary to host the Falcons for the first time after 10 consecutive times. They've been winning this cup, but no government or anybody had hosted them to say congratulations. This is the first time the president of, or anybody had come to host them. And the cup they just won was the 10th time. So we are highly honored by the Mr. President for the feat that he did yesterday. So from now, whatever you hear me speak from here is the word from Mr. President. Today, we celebrate 200 former corps members who distinguished themselves during their national year. I am delighted to confer the President NYSC Honors Award on these exceptional Nigerians. Congratulations to all of you. You earned the nomination of the award instituted 51 years ago by your discipline, commitment, selflessness, teamwork, patriotism, and integrity. I recognize the 10 former corps members under the Hope Alive initiative of the NYSC who sustained varying degrees of disability during the national service year. We stand firmly in solidarity with them and will never forget their sacrifices to support the nation's unity and prosperity. On this occasion, it is appropriate to pay tribute to His Excellency General Dr. Yakubu Gowon, the former head of state who established the National Youth Service Corps scheme in 1973 and later instituted the Honors Award in 1974. The importance of the Nysc scheme, a program that rallies and mobilizes the enlightened class of Nigerian youths towards national development, cannot be overstated. Within the past 52 years, the scheme has become a historic staple and national legacy. The multifaceted contributions of core members in different sectors of our economy, notably health, agriculture, and education, have made the program pivotal to national unity and development. I am proud to be associated with the scheme. I commend the successive managers of the Nysc for their allegiance in nurturing the scheme into a shining example of youth organizations in Africa. I charge the administration at the policy formulation and implementation levels to sustain the momentum. The impressive contributions of the honorees to nation building reinforce my faith in the Nigerian youth, who continue to make significant impacts nationally and internationally in technology, sports, arts, entertainment, and entrepreneurship. In appreciation of these critical roles played by the youths in national development, and to put them in the foreground of our economy, the government developed several youth-related programs covering education and skills development, employment and entrepreneurship, technology and innovation, and agriculture and sustainability. Our goal is to have our youth adequately empowered to make significant contributions to the growth of our gross domestic product and partners in the economic advancement of our nation. One of our programs in the Nigerian Youth Academy, NIA. It aims to empower 7 million youths with digital skills and create 5 million jobs. At the same time, the LEAP, Labor Employment and Empowerment Programs, which aims to create 2.5 million jobs through digital nomad training and entrepreneurship. In the Corpreneurship program is designed to provide startup support to 100 Nysc members and promote graduate entrepreneurship. The FDB's $100 million loan targets 38 youth-led businesses, which are projected to create 1.4 million jobs. The 3 Million Technical Talent 3MTT program is an initiative of the Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy. This aims to build a pipeline of technical talent to support the country's digital economy. Over 150,000 youths have been trained under this program. The list is not exhaustive. I therefore charge the Nigerian youths in the spirit of my administration's renewed hope agenda to have faith in the government by taking advantage of these numerous programs for self-actualization. I commend the National Youth Service Corps for running a well-tailored skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development program, which provides core members with a robust platform for self-reliance. This is a good answer to the question, what is next after the National Youth Service Year? I am aware that the entrepreneurship scheme, which aligns with the Nysc scheme's founding philosophy, has produced many entrepreneurs who have gone on to establish profitable businesses that have employed thousands of Nigerians. I hereby charge the Nysc administrators to deepen the empowerment scheme's impact by ensuring more core members sign up for it. And the time is now. The government shall continue to support the scheme's operations, especially with funding. Our administration believes investing in Nigerians' youth will secure the country's future. At this juncture, let me appeal to our youths to continue to have faith in Nigeria. As principal stakeholders in Nigeria, you should never yield to the machinations of those seeking to destabilize the nation. Remain patriotic citizens, abiding by the motto of the Nysc, which is service and humility. In appreciation of the award recipients' commitment, patriotism, and hard work during their service year, I hereby direct the head of the Civil Service of the Federation and the Chairman, Federal Civil Service Commission, to immediately facilitate their employment into the Federal Civil Service. The 10 physically challenged ESCOM members will also be offered employment in the Federal Civil Service. In appreciation of their service to the nation, all the awardees will receive 250,000 naira each. Finally, each award recipient will be granted a scholarship to pursue postgraduate programs up to a doctorate degree in any university in the country. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much. That was the address of the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, marking the end of this historic and memorable ceremony, the combined 2020 to 2023 President Nysc Honors Award. A warm congratulations to our awardees once again. A round of applause for them, please. Very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I request that we all rise for the Nysc and National Anthem to formally close this ceremony. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. We celebrate His Excellency and all our esteemed guests for the honor to be part of this historic occasion. And once again, a warm congratulations to our awardees. Congratulations, please. Thank you and God bless.